Hi everybody, today we are going to show the visualization of the rise and rise of AI, large language models. So for the purpose of this picture, the main aim is to depict the evaluation of the large language models, LLMs, from pre-2020 to 2024. It shows the competitive scope of AI, the sweep advancements, and its increasing complexity of the models. And let me show you the structure of this visualization. Firstly, you can see the colors. They are the entities that created these models, like the company's name or the country. Amazon owned Chinese, Google or Meta. And also we can see the labels for each models. And these are the noteworthy models like ChatGPT 3, ChatGPT 4, and ChatGPT 5. And we can also see the shape of the number of parameters that is used in the training data, and also the shape, the open axis or not. Also, let's look at the x-axis and the y-axis. For the x-axis, it is timeline for this evaluation take place, and the y-axis is the number of billion parameters that is used in the model. It is different from the size, which is the number of parameters in the training data. It is the parameters of the model. So about the content of this picture, we can see that there's a clear trend that is depicted by the black dotted curvy line here. It denotes the overall trend of the LLM parameter size. We can draw more insights into it combined with Moore's law and other factors. And also, we can see that there's a very clear cutting line here is 175 billion about the billion parameters. So by moving our cursor to each company, we can draw more insights. Like by looking at Google, we can see that Google has a burst of innovation around these years in the LM field to share their knowledge and drive breakthrough. Basically focusing on large language models that has more than 175 billion parameters. Well, we can say Meta. It is mainly focusing on the lightweight models having less than 175 billion parameters. However, if we would like to draw more insights from this picture, like evaluating their performances, there are lack of such data. So let's move to the drawback of this visualization.
Yeah, as Michelle noted, this visualization lacks insights into models' performance, which brings us to the main question: what is this visualization really trying to tell us? It seems to serve as an exploratory tool illustrating trends and developments in large language models. However, when hovering over the data points, we see that some essential details, such as dataset size, are missing. Additionally, there are some inconsistencies like the x-axis labeling. 2001 and 2021 and 2022 here would be better rather than just 21, 22. And missing label for the curvy dotted line, which could confuse the non-technical users. An anomaly detected is that Flaken 180B, which has 180 billion parameters, is placed above Ernie bot, which has 200 billion parameters. The bots, on the other hand, are placed above the scatter plot. Although they have varying number of parameters, they are all placed in the same line, and we feel that is confusing. A suggested improvement would be to incorporate texture into these bots and to differentiate the bots and integrate them into the graph. Coming back to our main question, is this visualization really adding value or is it really telling a story? Say, as a company, we want to design a generative AI which would have a certain performance. It would be better to have performance on the y-axis and represent parameters using other visual element so that we can pinpoint the recommended range of performance that we want on the graph, and we can get a rough estimate of the number of parameters and dataset size that we need to train it on. That would be a visualization that tells a story.